another episode of It's Debatable NBA Edition. I'm your host, Justin Jones, here with co-host Jalen Green, co-host Sebastian Julios. I know it's been a little while since we did an episode, about 2.5 weeks. I can just ask y'all, how have y'all been? And what have y'all thought about the NBA over the past, little break that we had?
Feel like we've been missing out on some content to put out. Oh, everybody's been going crazy since we last did an episode. I think our last episode was Christmas. You seen we got a whole bunch of scoring surgeons. You see niggas dropping 71, 55. Everybody dropping 50 balls like it's no tomorrow, man. We missed out on a lot. But it's glad to be back though.
Same, just a lot of a big shift in the NBA, as we can see. Like, you feel me, those teams that wasn't so good, feel me, are being competitive now. Like, you feel me, I feel like their season had really started in a sense. It's not like the beginning of the season where, you feel me, everybody could get up to a good start. Like, I feel like now, like, you feel me, the real the players are set, everyone's healthy, like everyone's ready to play.
Right. And I feel over this little break, there has been a team that was damn near just winning all their games, went on a crazy win streak, and that is the Brooklyn Nets, and that's where we're gonna start today's episode. Right now, the Brooklyn Nets are surging. They have won, well, actually, they've won 18-2 over their last 20 games. Their last win over the Miami Heat was bittersweet because Kevin Durant went down with a injury after Jimmy Butler went up for a layup and landed just near that whole ankle foot area. Um, so he's expected to miss about a month. He'll be reevaluated in the next 2 weeks. But Seb, I'll start with you. Who has to step up in Kevin Durant's absence?
The person I feel that has to step up is no other than Kyrie Irving. He's been playing like good basketball so far, but I feel like he has to take it a step further just to keep this team above waters. I do feel like with him, he has to really like just be that vocal leader. He has to do it all because he is the like for one B to be exact. Because him and Kevin are 1A 1B. He has to be that guy to really just take them, like surge them through. I feel like if the team sees that he's really putting him on his back and like really being that leader, like an MVP caliber leader, then everybody else will fall in line with the Patty Mills, the Joe Harrises, the TJ Warrens, the Nick Claxton. Those guys has been playing phenomenal basketball with them. That they could just take their game up another level until KD comes back. Because as you know, in the start of the season, they did not get off to the best start at all whatsoever. But I feel like with Coach Jacques Vaughn, he's really brought this group together, so it's up to Kyrie now to really just hold down the fort until KD comes back.
Jalen, I'll ask you the same question. Who needs to step up in this absence of Kevin Durant?
I feel all the role players need to step up, especially if you look at the fact that Kyrie averages 26, KD averages like 29, no one, and then the only person that averaged double digits besides that is Nick Claxton at 11 points. Everyone else is below 10 points a game. And like for your role players, yes, they've been on a hot streak and everything, but if you look at these top teams like the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, they have 6, 7 players in double figures, like every night, and they average that. You feel me? Everyone averages above 10. So for them not to have someone else besides like Nick Claxton, and Nick Claxton, I believe, is at like 11 points. You feel me? They need more prominent scorers. You have Steph Curry, who, you feel me, is a great shooter. You feel me? We've seen him have success in Philly. You feel me? Averaging about like 15 points a game. Patty Mills has yet to have like a good game. Joe Harris needs to step up as well. Ben Simmons, kind of spotty. So definitely, I feel like everybody needs to kind of step up. TJ Warren just coming into the line, just playing basketball after a long time, getting to the flow of things. So definitely, I feel like these games in the next 2 weeks is definitely going to test them to see like how much can they get out of those role players when needed, and that definitely going to speak value for them, especially further on if they make the playoffs.
Right. Initially, when I thought of the topic, my mind just instantly went to Ben Simmons, but I'm actually going to change it from Ben Simmons to Jacques Vaughn. as much as I want to say a Ben Simmons or I can say a Kyrie Irving or just the others on the team, I want to see what Jacques Vaughn does with a different lineup now with Kevin Durant not going to be there. What type of adjustments is he going to be able to make? How is he going to actually utilize a Ben Simmons on the floor now? Now seeing that your top scorer in Kevin Durant is not on the floor no more. Are we going to see more of maybe a Patty Mills off the bench? How much more minutes does TJ Warren eat up now at that small forward position? Um, he's gonna be out like at least a month, like I said earlier, and they're gonna play. I know Philadelphia twice, and I believe they played the Celtics again. If I'm
On
messing
Thursday.
that up, I apologize. But they're going to be facing just both of those teams multiple times. So we're going to have to see how this team just operates without them. And I think Jacques Vaughn has put them in a good position. But now with Kevin Durant, like we all know, gone, how can he just implement all these other players and still keep them just hovering around that 500 mark until Kevin Durant comes back? So my eye will just be on Jacques Vaughn. But let me just quickly ask just Jalen real quick. Just when it just comes to Kyrie Irving now, we all know he's gonna just be taking more shots. But just as a leader, with Kevin Durant gone, like just what are you expecting just to see out of him?
I feel in Kyrie's sense, I feel like in the leadership aspect, I feel like he's gonna give his guys more confidence. I feel like as far as chemistry wise, I feel like he gels well with the group. I feel they definitely give him that confidence as well to take those shots during the clutch, take those big moments. You feel me? So you can see like the group, they definitely know their roles and like what they have to do on the court. So I definitely feel he's just gonna give them more confidence to score and because so much is gonna be demanded from him. So he's gonna demand more from others as well.
Right, right. And then let me just ask Seb real quick, just just before the injury happened, them just doing this whole winning streak, just kind of what did that tell you about the Brooklyn Nets?
This is the team that we was expecting them to be in the off season. Now that you got Kyrie back playing, all the distractions are out the way. Ben Simmons was healthy. This is the team that we expected. You have KD and Kyrie on this team. There's no reason why they should have had the record that they did. Unfortunately, that was the case with Steve Nash. They fired Steve Nash, and apparently now under Jacques Vaughn's wing, they're surging right now. And this is just what we expected. You got the role players falling now. We got guys like Watanabe shooting lights out from three. You got TJ Warren that's come back that hasn't played since the bubble. He's come back and he's flourishing in his role as well. Patty Mills looks better than he did last year. Just a whole like the energy is different. You can tell now, and I feel like this is the team that I had that was like second or third seed when we made our predictions in the standing. Just finally like meeting that chemistry point together where everybody's all for one and they have one goal in mind.
Right, right. Just shout out to everyone just on the Brooklyn Nets roster and just everybody in the organization. Just like you said, just getting through all the actionness off the court, and they have been putting a great product on the court over these last 20 games.